Currently 1 under for the tournament. Here's a look at the par 5 seconds.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful. That is right down the sprinkler line.
Standing over his second shot. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
Ooh.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. How good was that putt? And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. And I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
That dog will hunt.
From around 140 yards here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And now 4 under for the tournament. This hole is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Yeah, nicely played. This putt is from 14 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
What a putt that was. And that will take him to 5 under. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That'll work there. Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 5-iron here. A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
The start of this one out on a pretty good line. This one's got some momentum to it. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Ooh.
5 feet coming up to the cup. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Could not be more perfect.
Sitting at 7 under. That's disappointing.
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
Oh, he's got to like the look of this. This is tracking. Oh, my.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. And choosing the 8 iron here. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Let's catch up with JT, shall we? Has he holed it? Let's return to live play now. Putting for birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Par 4, 9th hole here. Wow, that was just striped. Sitting at 9 under. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
A great birdie chance here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A slight break to the right here.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Time to...
Is he in here too? Oh shit, Hillbilly's in here. What's up? Shit, we might have to go to another shit, I might have to invite you guys to another one, because if I get Max in here too. Yeah, I might have to invite you. Hillbilly, can you hear me?
Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We resume play at the start of the back 9. Let's head out to the 10th hole.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
That should set up another chance. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. Hole number 11 is a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like a strong 25 feet.
Oh, he's given that one some wide berth.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Awesome stuff. Oh, that's a members bounce right there. Lovely.
Wonderfully played. This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Starting this one way out to the right. And down she goes, the long-range bomb.
He's just asked his caddy to go get that and march to the next tee.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. That's a good-looking shot there. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he's looking good. Just birdied his last hole.
Here's Justin Thomas. Wow.
Short game has always been stellar, and that's just why.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for a birdie run.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
We have a par 5 on this one. Nicely done. He's setting up for his second shot. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That's disappointing. This one's for birdie.
Well, this is a short putt, but it does move to the left.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 15 is a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That was wonderfully done. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's well holed. Now 15 under the card, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Time for the second shot at the 16th. Past the hole. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. Holding steady in first place after that one. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This 18th hole is a par 3. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. And as he sinks that final putt, now he's got the clubhouse lead. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. Now, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we crown a champion of one of the most historic tournaments in all of golf. It's time for the final round of the RBC Canadian Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St. George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's just, it's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter started beautifully.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
The leader of this tournament is Rose Zhang, playing very nicely. Rich, the second hole here at St. George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
Well, that'll work there. His second shot here. Yeah, that was a safe play. 16 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart. Just a short putt remaining here. Rose Zhang is our current leader as we move on to the next. The first of our par 3s at St. George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Playing the draw shot here. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. This looks good. Oh, what a putt. The leader of this tournament is Rose Zhang, playing very nicely. The first of the par fives is the fourth hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Not a bad play, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Par putt coming up here. Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. The fifth hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Yeah, that one will play.
So interesting, guys. Tiger Woods has been keeping a very close eye on his playing partner. And with shots like that, it's easy to see why.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
He's got this to move into a tie with Tiger.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The sixth hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Currently top 5 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Well, that's the perfect shape. Just controlling a fade. And back to the play, shall we? Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
Never thought I'd say these words. He's got this to pull ahead of Tiger Woods.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole. Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we